Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news that one bank has reduced local fixed mortgage rates below 4% for the first time. Pushing lower is SBS Bank, who have announced a 3.99% one-year special. This is a new all-time low, only ever beaten by the heavily subsidised state advances loans for returning servicemen after World War II. Money is cheap in New Zealand these days, adding fuel to real estate asset prices. Obscene prices are dropping into selected lucky people's laps. Elsewhere, China said it closed down the nation's biggest underground bank, which has processed more than $100 billion in illegal foreign currency transactions. The authorities try to tackle corruption and restrain capital outflows that have hit all-time highs this year. About 370 people have been arrested or face lawsuits or other punishments in the case. That's what the official People's Daily reported over the weekend, quoting police officials. The case brought the total for underground banking and money laundering activities to 800 billion yuan since April, the newspaper said. In Europe, the ECB is ready to act quickly to boost anemic inflation in the Eurozone, its president said over the weekend, offering a stronger signal yet that they will announce more stimulus measures at the December 3 meeting. In India, most of their Reserve Bank's 17,000 employees went on a one-day strike in what the central bank described as a mass casual leave. The walkout resulted in severe disruptions to clearing and settlement operations at the central bank, even though it said its systems were largely operational. 4 unions had called for the strike to demand better pension benefits. It was also against reforms that would reduce the RBI's regulatory powers. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield benchmark slipped on Friday, now at 2.26%. But the US benchmark oil price is slightly higher, now just under $42 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is just under $45 a barrel. The gold price is also marginally higher, now at $1,076 an ounce. New Zealand dollar starts the week at 65.6 US cents. Against the Aussie, it is 90.7 Aussie cents, and a whole 1 cent higher against the euro than it was at this time last week at 61.6 euro cents. The TWI is at 71.2. And later today, we get the next update on our migration levels, this time for October. Last year, October was the highest month recorded in the year for long-term migration. But in 2015, it's been far outstripped by net arrivals in February and September. A record result is possible for October 2015, so we'll be watching that data closely. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.